Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Skorpion. It's a Tier 8 German turreted premium tank destroyer. It's located on the northwest spawn of Pearl River, and this one is under the command of RoyalFlyingCorps. Now, Wargaming wanted to sell you the same tank twice, so basically they just rebranded it by taking off the G bit and making it plain clothes. So it doesn't have the fancy Skorpion coloration or markings on it, but this one has been decked out rather fetchingly. You could say it's a bit gaudy, but oh well, some people like that sort of tank. Anyway, still got the 128mm gun, which is actually a Canonen, which is an Arty gun, funnily enough. Yes, Arty players tend to know these sort of things, and that is capable of doing 490 alpha. There you go, 490 alpha, 246mm of penetration with standard rounds, and his first shot hits the enemy Skorpion G for 422 low roll. Now the reload time is quite long, 10 seconds, but you can see the Skorpion G got taken out, so did the Lynx 6x6, and the enemy is now in a whole heap of trouble. It's an E75, I think he's in the trying to get into the town centre, but he just can't make it. No shot in the UDES. The enemy's coming around the perimeter. Got a GDDR4 GeForce and the CS53 in sight so far. I think that was more wishful thinking than anything. The thing about this position, as good as it is, there are some blind spots, places you can't hit, and it's mostly the topography that's actually letting you down. The same is true is actually if you're in the centre of town. There are some spots that you can't see from the centre of town. Okay, Char Future has come out to the open in there, and well, he was hiding behind the bush, but he made himself a bit too obvious and got spotted and hit. And we might be able to get him with the next shot as well. That was lucky because our teammate went through the frame, but we got a high roll for 495. Yeah, people should watch sometimes their teammates are shooting at the enemy. If they drive directly through the field of fire, they could end up getting shot instead. That Barask, well, he might have cost RoyalFlyingCorps a lot of damage on the enemy. CS53 takes a round this time, 465 low roll again. Unfortunately, we just lost to Progetto. CS53 keeps popping up as he goes over those barriers in the paddy fields. And RoyalFlyingCorps took advantage, but he's got to pull back now because he was spotted. If he didn't, somebody else would shoot him from a different angle. Oh, Barass stayed out in the open too long. Don't stay out too long, RoyalFlyingCorps, because you might be next. The Barass got taken out by the Char Future 4, who's looking to get some revenge. Nice shot on the CS53. He's out the game, but he was seen again, and I think that Char Future 4 is now acting like a tank destroyer himself, trying to take out whoever gets spotted. There's the Char Future. He was seen. He has been seen. You need to pull back. It's that T-54 Mob 1, but he fires one into him, gets a hit for 433. Now he pulls back. They're only one up on the enemy at the moment, but it's the enemy's doing well in the northeast corner of the map, and we're doing well down this side. Well, I say we're doing well, but we're just keeping the enemy at bay at the moment. It appears the Char Future 4 is still in that general region where he was hit before. There he is. He's trying to engage the Badger. It's a tier 10 game with tier 8 tanks in it. And the T-54 first prototype goes down to the Badger. There's that Char Future 4. Will he pull back? We're losing a few tanks. The score's now even. I think RoyalFlyingCorps is concerned that he might have to cover the other flank instead. He's moved over. He's got an E75. I think that's by the front. A long range shot. I'm not even sure that that one hit, but it might have. 3,000 damage so far. He's going to increase that shortly. Yes, he did get some damage on that 705. I think that AMX CDC is actually directly outside the city, or is he on the ring road? No, he's on the outside. He's just in that little nook around the other side of that corner. He might come into view any second. Oh no, he is on the ring road around the outside. So let's have a look. Will he come out? He might. Char Future is in sight. We popped out for a brief moment. There he is. Oh, that was a painful miss there. He was spotted. He has to pull back. The enemy team does have a Striv, a T30, a T110E4 on their team. Although we know the T30 and T110E4 are. They're over the other side of the map. So the Striv really could do a lot of damage with his 105mm gun. There's the Striv. Okay, and he is looking this way. Well, looking this way-ish. He's not looking directly at us, but he did take that round. He's decided to pull back as quickly as he can. You can see the Char Future 4 is actually quite close to us now. And he's being killed by the Badger. So that means now that Royal Flying Corps can move up. Oh, be careful about going over this edge. He's looking for the E75, the one he fired at earlier. The T30 and the CDC are going back towards our batch at 25 ton, who was trying to come in behind them. We're one tank down on the enemy at the moment. At least he doesn't have to worry about being shot in the side. The Striv at this moment is probably more at risk of being hunted down by the 60 TP and the Badger. Now the reason he's getting closer here is because the view range, even with the binos, isn't enough to actually spot them if they are out in the open that far away. And okay, this is much better in terms of getting sighting on that E75. His binos engage. Any sign of them? No. Ah, CDC comes into sight. Yeah, he's got very thin armor, that guy. If he can get another shot on him, he should. 90mm round comes back. You can't see him to actually get the... Couldn't see an outline to get a clear shot. I think the AMX had actually made it behind the buildings there to seek some cover. And the problem is that he might now go into the town to see if he can get a better shot on Royal Flying Corps. The 60 TP and the Badger have almost reached the enemy cap, but I think at this moment they're waiting for the enemy to appear. In fact, the AMX didn't even come back. He's gone all the way to the other side. He's trying to defend their cap. And the E75's also appeared in that corner. So maybe Royal Flying Corps needs to dash across the paddies here as quickly as he can to come up behind these guys and shoot them in the ass while he can. Well, he's decided to go through the paddy fields, through the town, and come up behind them. I was thinking he might want to consider actually going a different route, but he's decided to go into the town, which will give him a much better field of fire on the enemy tanks. They make their way back to their own cap, and when he pokes his head around the corner, he's going to get spotted. Yeah, there's the first one. The E75's seen him, but he just tracks the guy to start with. But now the E75's going to be really worried, because he's got tanks in front of him and tanks behind him. And he knows that the tank behind him is capable of taking him out the game altogether. He's looking this way. He does fire around and gets a hit for 496. But he does do receive a shell and makes him a one-shot. The E75 goes down to the 60 TP. And here comes the CDC. Oh, makes himself an easy kill. Pokes his nose out, gets it blown off. Nice kill. So that's his second one. It's surprising he's only got 2 kills so far. I wonder if he's going to go round the corner and try and hunt the T-30 down, but he doesn't. He changes his mind. He's going to go a different route. There's the T-30. He's been spotted. It's the last enemy. They've dealt with all the others. So he's going to go around and come at the T-30 from an angle he's not expecting, because of course he's expecting Royal Flying Corps to come out of the town directly in front of him. It's all over. The Badger finally got the last kill, and you can see where the impact point of the shot from the E75 was, right into the top turret armour. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. It was an ace tanker for Royal Flying Corps in the Rheinmetall Skorpion. He managed to get a fire effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 7. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, and a tank sniper for doing the most damage at a distance of at least 300 meters. And his win rate from the battle was 8,121, which is Super Unicum standard and a bit more. Let's have a look at team score. Highest damage, 5,904 hit points of damage. Next high scorer being the Object 705A on the enemy team with 3,812, followed by the 60 TP with 3,289. When it came to kills though, it was the 60 TP did the best with 4 kills, 3 kills for the Badger, who also managed to pick up a steel wall, and 3 kills for the T110E4 on the enemy team. And you can see Royal Flying Corps got 2 kills alongside the Leopard PTA, the Object 705 on the enemy team, and there's CDC. When it came to base XP, yes, he's got that one. 1,484 base experience points, 1,030 went to the 60 TP, 831 went to the Leopard 1, and 779 to that Badger. He fired 16 rounds, got 14 direct hits, 13 penetrations. I suppose the only shot that he regrets not getting was that one on the Chaff U-Chewer 4. He did actually got that one in. I'm pretty sure the Chaff U-Chewer would have gone up on that shot and he would have got him for sure. 5,904 hit points of damage, of which 4,141 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see a lot of his shots were at long range. 2 hits received, both were penetrations, I'm afraid. Yes, you get hit by an E75 shell, it's probably going to go through, especially if it hits some of the weakest armor on the vehicle. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, and 115 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 144,621 credits from the game, and after repair and ammunition resupply and just standard ammo we're using, he wasn't needing to use the premium. He ended up with a massive profit of 123,253 credits. Nice game. 2,226 XP, 223 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 2,449 experience points altogether. So what a great little game for Royal Flying Corps. He still hasn't sent me his real name. I need your real name so I can actually identify you and send you a message when your videos come out. That's why I need it, you see. So do send me your real name as soon as you can so that you can get advance notice that one of your videos is coming out. And a good game in the Skorpion on Pearl River. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.